Tara. It's been a hot minute. I know. I took last week completely off, and part of the week before. So you haven't seen a video from me lately. I'm going to be recording the financials later this evening and tomorrow, so they'll be up for Wednesday. But it's been a hot minute. I have been resting. The energy last week was super intense with the conjunction between Saturn and Pluto and the full moon and the eclipse and everything, and I just needed some time. I had been expending way too much energy, and I needed a minute. So thank you for being patient. If you're new, please subscribe and share. If you're not new, welcome back. So last week we had a full moon with a lunar eclipse and a conjunct between Saturn and Pluto for the first time in 500 years. Okay, these energies were extremely intense, especially if you're woke or if you have abilities, like you felt it. The majority of the population is on edge from the ascension. It was a really tough week energetically and crazy intense. So a lot of the population is really on edge, especially if they're not woke, because of what these energies like stirred up. You know, the muck down at the bottom all came to the surface. The vibration of the world is actually raising. The part of the population that isn't woke is fighting the ascension, and they feel a very big internal pull, fight, tension, and struggle, which they're fighting because they don't understand the changes in the vibration. They don't understand how to process the emotions and the physicality of what they're feeling. And you're seeing this reflected in the world. I mean, look what's going on in the world right now, politically. You're seeing this. In the end, it's all going to be for the better, and the world. And for the soul individually, everybody's going to raise their vibration. The people who fight it, they're going to have to deal with it, because the collective population, the collective, is going to raise. Okay, so Monday, confusion is going to be the word of the day. Okay, confusion is going to be the word of the day. Sun conjoined Saturn and Pluto will have a Virgo moon and the moon in Uranus, Jupiter, grand trine. It creates, I can't read my own handwriting, creates your feelings about the world, recreate your feelings about the world, and your point of view entirely. Tuesday, the sun conjoins Saturn, making your mind contemplate the bigger meaning to things. Okay, that's going to be Tuesday. Wednesday, the moon moves to Libra and Venus sextiles Uranus. We finally find inner peace and a good outlook to the future, which is kind of be the culmination of everything that's been happening for the past 2 weeks. Those energies. So we're going to finally have a good outlook, okay, to the world. So I hope that means the tensions politically are going to calm down. Thursday, it's a very spiritual day with the universe testing us, and Mercury 29 degrees to Capricorn will find peace and rest in our soul, okay, which I need that. Friday, Libra moon moves to Scorpio, which makes us feel steadfast in our future and resolutions, and we're going to be devoted as Mercury squares Uranus. This weekend. It brings a lot of tests, but it brings a lot of peace, okay? So this week is kind of each day tapers down energetically from the big shift, that big culmination. I feel like it was almost like a tower moment energetically for the whole population globally. So that's going to calm down, okay? So next week energetically, it's going to be a very healing. It's going to taper down energetically, and it's going to be a very healing, okay? But the whole world went through an ascension last week. So let's get the energies. Aries, let's see what's going on for you. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. Aries. Ooh. 2 of Cups and the 3 of Wands in reverse, okay? I feel like you're going backwards. For those on a twin flame journey, the 3 of Wands is my twin flame journey card, but I'm kind of feeling that this is more financial, but this is a general, so it can be either way for different people that are watching this, okay, depending on what path you're on. Twin flame journey path, if you're in separation, there's going to be a reconnection, okay? Financially, okay, you're going to be backing different set of people, Aries, okay, financially separate energy. Financially, there's going to be a reconnection of somebody you once had an opportunity with, or somebody you used to work with or used to know. There's going to be, you're going to go backwards on the path that you took in life. And I'm not saying you're undoing things or you're losing anything. It's just like, say 10 years ago there was a guy, Ed, and you were going to go into business with him, or maybe you guys were going to get a job together, and then like Ed moved away to wherever, and like you never saw him again, and you're gonna run into Ed and it's be like, hey, we should do that thing, let's do that thing, and then like prosperity lies ahead. It's the Two of Cups, okay, with the Three of Wands reverse. You're gonna go back and make a connection, but in this sense, I'm feeling this is business partnership kind of a situation, okay? If this is on the love section for you, this is a twin flame journey kind of reconnection, okay? But prosperity lies ahead, so there's no good. There's no way to not take this as a good thing. So, good week for you, Aries. Okay. Taurus. Your hard work is paying off, Taurus. I feel like there's going to be a rebirth of something. There's going to be a rebirth of something that you thought was done dead over, okay? And it's going to be something that you did something and you didn't get credit for it. You did something, yes, my clairsentience is confirming it. You did something and you didn't get credit, the credit that you deserved, okay? There's going to be a rebirth of that, okay? You're finally going to get the credit, the credit that you deserve, whether this is romantic, whether this is financial, whatever this is. You're finally going to get, let me see what it is. You're finally going to get the credit and recognition that you should have gotten for something that you put a lot of work into. Yeah. So it's going to open doors for you, okay, especially if this is financially. It's going to open doors for you, doors that you felt like if there was a promotion, say you did a lot of work. This is just an example. Say you did a lot of work for something and nobody noticed how much work you did, or nobody noticed how amazing or how much it brought to the company, okay? And like, say some other guy got all the recognition, or he did something not even as great as you and he got a promotion, okay? So you're finally going to get the recognition that you deserve, and because of that, it's going to open doors for you, okay? Could be romantic, but more this is more like earthy based energy, okay, Taurus? It's always work with you guys. Okay, let's go. Gemini. Gemini. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Something is dying off. Something is dying off and you're not letting it go. What is it? Something is dying off and you're not letting it go. Waning moon. Something is, I don't know how else to say it. It is what it is. It's very clear. It's very four of swords energy. Very Four of Swords energy. My clairsentience is going crazy. The World card in reverse. You're refusing to let the cycle go, though. You're refusing to close it out. This is very bad karma energy. Like you're giving yourself bad karma. I don't want to say that because I know people freak out. It's just you're not honoring your life path. Okay, you're not honoring what your soul wants. Page of Wands, yes. You have such an opportunity in front of you, and look at this page. It's like a child. Okay, you have such an opportunity to like explore with a childlike wonder of the world. Okay, and be mischievous and just like own your, it's not the Queen of Wands here, but that's the energy to own your Queen of Wands, like that creative, passionate journey energy. This is the Page of Wands, so it's like that childlike sense. Okay, but you're not letting something go that's inhibiting you from going there. I don't know what it is. What are you not letting go? Five of Pentacles, something that's already done, been dead. Something that's not going to get you anywhere. Like if this is a relationship, okay, or a job, same scenario, okay? If this is a job or relationship, it's not the Ten of Pentacles. Like it's not the job where you're at the top of the ladder and it's giving you financial fulfillment. You're at the five, you're halfway there. And the Five of Pentacles is like left out in the cold, not going to go anywhere. Relationship, same thing. It's not feeding your soul. Okay, it's like the tundra, right? Because it's snowy here in this card. I was gonna say desert, like K2. It's like desert energy, but here it's snow, so it's like the tundra. And these are all, it's so funny. So these are all like, it's dying off. They're all snowy, okay, you see? And then what's on the other side is spring when you let that go. It's like you're in the dead of winter, okay? It's whatever it is, it's cold and it's not feeding your soul, okay? If it's a relationship, it's an icy relationship. It's a tundra, okay? And if it's work, it's not a warm fuzzy place. It's not feeding your soul and it's not feeding your belly, because Five of Pentacles, you're broke, okay? On the other side of that is spring, where, because look at the flowers on his staff, you know? What do you need to release? Whatever this is, you need to let it go. Okay? You know what it is if you're watching this. Okay? And if you don't know what K2 is, it's Vedic astrology. Look it up. Okay, Gemini, Cancer. Nothing will come of this situation. Everybody needs to let something go this week. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, Moon. It's not going anywhere. It has no path. It has no path. Okay, Cancer. You are trying to offer love to something, and it could be work, it could be relationship, because this is a super general read. You're trying to offer love to something. You're trying to romance this situation. I forgot how to speak. You're trying to romance a situation, but you're romancing nothing. You're romancing the High Priestess in reverse. This does not have a connection to your higher being. You don't know everything about the situation. Okay, you're not enlightened about what it is you're trying to do. You think you're on the path. I feel like for a lot of people, this is twin flame journey energy, where you think you're on the twin flame journey, but you're not on the twin flame journey. You're in a karmic relationship. Okay, you are trauma bonded to a narcissist. That's what I'm feeling. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. But nothing for, whatever it is that relates to you, this is a general reading. Nothing's going to come of the situation. You are trying to romance the situation, but what's on the bottom of the deck is what's going on internally. We have the Star in reverse. Okay, this is not your path. And this is not what is going to lead you to your higher self. This is not where you're supposed to be. And the Knight of Cups is not the King. The Knight of Cups is a lower energy. The Knight of Cups is flippant, irresponsible, very romantic, good intentions, but doesn't go where it needs to go. Doesn't ever become the king, okay? It doesn't turn into what you think it will. Not the Knight of Cups, okay? It's that teenager kind of like puppy love romance that's never going to develop and mature into something stable. Let it go. Okay. Cancer. Leo. Leo, where you at? Sorry, I'm staring off. I'm hearing something clairaudiently, and I'm trying to pick up what it is, but it's like a high-pitched squeak. And I know it's clairaudiently because I'm actually partially deaf, and I can't hear high-pitched squeaks. So it's something coming through, and I can't pick up what it is. Adjustments are required, and show the world the real you, okay? Leo. I feel like you're trying to impress somebody and you're not being yourself fully at all. King of Pentacles. You're trying to impress somebody, I feel like financially. It's not going to go, whether you impress them or not. I'm not saying you're not going to impress them, but it's not what's going to make a solid foundation. Okay? It's not what's going to make a solid relationship. If they do, okay, if you're misrepresenting your financial status, okay, I got a good new watch, or I got a new car, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Small, big, it doesn't matter. If you fool them, then they don't know the real you, and it's not the real you that they're impressed by, you know? If you don't fool them, then you're just embarrassed, because you know what I mean? But it's not what builds a solid, strong, stable foundation in a relationship. And the smallest lie now, add a small lie, add a small lie, add a small lie, when you build a relationship on that, it turns into a foundation with a lot of holes. And over time, you know, if you try and impress somebody with something small now, even if it's like the beginning of the relationship, and you know, you put that good foot forward for the first however many months of a relationship, say if this is a dating situation, and then, you know, when the real you comes out, well, you've already built all the beginning layer of the foundation, the bottom, the most important part, with holes. Okay, so it's not going to be able to hold the rest of that foundation for the rest of the relationship. It's small lies aren't worth having a relationship crumble later because you built it on something that wasn't stable. Okay, so show the world the real you. You are amazing. You are worthy, and you don't need to misrepresent yourself for someone to like you. Okay, even if it's small white lies or small misrepresentations, misrepresentation of facts is what I call them. Even if they're small misrepresentations, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. And if you're trying to build a foundation with somebody, it's going to be a problem in the long run. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, you're worthy of not misrepresenting you, because where you are in life is exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, whether you're, you know, in debt or you're not in debt, whether you have the newest Rolex or you're wearing a Casio, it doesn't matter. You are where you're supposed to be, where your soul decided to be in this life before you were born, based on the karma you need to learn. Whether you were a millionaire 5 lives ago or a billionaire in the next life, we're all rich and we're all poor at one point in some life. Okay, whether if you're Bill Gates either was completely destitute in another life where he like died of starvation because he couldn't buy food, or he will be. Everything is balanced out always. Okay, so don't feel like you're not good enough or you're better than somebody else because you have or don't have. Okay, because in the end we are all equal. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is about. The Wheel of Fortune always spins, goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down, and in the end the rotation is equal. Okay, everybody's Wheel of Fortune is equal. It's just, think of it over eons and lifetimes. If you're seeing it in one, say the Wheel of Fortune goes and it's down here, that's where you're seeing it in this lifetime. But in another lifetime, it's up here. And then it's just where you're seeing it in the spot of the journey of your soul. Okay? So everybody's wheel goes around and around. Which spot you're looking at is what you're looking at that exact moment where you take the picture. Okay? But everybody in the ends, everybody's even. Was Leo, Virgo. I got the sniffles. I'm sorry, guys. Whenever I burn my sage, I always get the sniffles. Which is every time I record, because I always burn sage and do a little ritual beforehand. Woo! That's this one. And that one. Virgo, communication is key. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, that's pretty clear. Communicate. Do I even need to pull tarot cards? Communication is key, and a personal issue reaches resolution. You have to communicate. Whatever this is, you have to communicate. You have to communicate openly and honestly. To let go of the burden. Whatever with the misunderstanding between you guys, there was a misunderstanding. Even if it was a all-out fight, that's a misunderstanding. Okay? To let go of the burden, to let whatever Two of Swords go. To let it go. If it was a fight, it was a fight and you need to communicate. I more feel like you have to drop a burden and you have to make a choice to end something or not end something, or make a decision between two things. Okay, and one of them is a burden. You got to drop it. You're gonna have to. You have to talk about it though. You have to be open and honest. This is between two people. I feel like somebody's deciding between two things, two people. Something's got to go. Something's got to give. But you have to communicate. You can't, if you're choosing between two people, you just have to kind of open up and talk about it. You have to be honest. You can't like pretend it's not there. Okay? But if it's just two choices, you still just got to communicate. It's just what it comes down to. You have to communicate. You can't avoid this anymore. Okay? Avoidance is not going to get you anywhere. A personal issue will reach resolution, but you got to be the one to break the ice. Okay, Virgo. Libra. Libra. It's time to release negativity. There's something you need to let go of. Something that is secretive, something that you either hide, is hidden, or you push deep down. You just don't share with people. There's something's got to go. Ace of Cups in reverse. Something is over. It's over. Ace of Cups in reverse. To the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not working on this anymore. It's not working anymore. It's done. It's empty. Cup is empty. It's got to go. And it's negative. It's become negative in your life. Okay, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, which is why I said it's emotional. You push it down. It's not something that you discuss. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, that's pretty clear. I do always say the Ace of Cups in reverse is about self-love to me, but it's also the energy that I pick up from the card, and that's not what I'm getting right now, okay? Something is done, did, over. Whether it's a friendship, and this could be friendship too, whether it's a friendship that is done, because friendship's about love, whether there's something emotional that is just empty and done. It's not working. You're not working on it anymore, and it's become a negative aspect of your life where it doesn't bring anything positive. It's just all negative. It brings you down. It brings your life down. It brings your vibration down, and it's time to go. Okay, that's pretty clear, Libra. Libra, Scorpio. Well, this is for you, Scorpio. The Star. You're just having them come out really quick. Conclusions are within reach. The Star. What you want, what you've been dreaming about. 10 of Cups. We go from that to this, Scorpio. Conclusions are within reach. What you want is coming. Okay, 10s are about conclusions. 10s are about finalizations. The Star, what you've been wanting, what you've been wishing. 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's coming, boo. This week, it's coming. And that's with the earth raising their vibration. You're finally feeling fulfilled. Whether it's with somebody or it's alone, you're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling whole. You're feeling like, I got it all. I'm good. I got it all. It's good. It's good. It's a great week. This is a good energy. I'm happy for you, Scorpio. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Communication is key. Your hard work is paying off, Sagittarius. There's been something, could be a motherly situation, could be a family situation, or could just be codependent love, okay? There's been a situation emotionally that has been really wreaking havoc on your mental health, okay? It's been giving you sleepless nights, it's been giving you anxiety, it's been giving you depression. You have to talk about it. You have to talk to the person about it, okay? You have to work through it. I know that it's been hard. I can see it here. There's love. You have so much love, but you're not talking about the elephant in the room. And I think we went through this in the readings a few months back. You're not talking about the elephant in the room. And you're not happy about where things are, and you're trying to make the situation good. You're trying to make the situation happy without actually talking about the problem. But you're putting a lot of work. Well, what if I do this? Maybe it'll be better. What if I do that? Maybe it'll. How about you just talk to them? How about you just talk to them? You know what I mean? Tell them how you've been feeling. I feel like you're not. You're putting in a lot of work, but you're not communicating with them about what's wrong. Okay? So you're not getting what you want because you're not being the one to initiate the conversation. Okay, but there's a lot of love here. Yeah, 6 of Swords in reverse. The 6 of Swords, okay, in reverse, is going back to the conflict. Going back to the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is conflict, but it's not the 7 of Swords. It's a fight. The 7 of Swords is lying, betraying, and cheating. The 5 of Swords is just a fight, okay? So it goes, the tarot is a story, okay? Swords are 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a fight. 6 of Swords is moving on away from the fight to calmer waters, but there's 2 people in the boat and they're not talking. So they're just moving on to calmer waters and brushing the argument under the rug. What happens when you do that? You go to the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is lying, cheating, betraying, because you didn't solve the problem from the 5. If you deal with it when it's at the 5, you don't go to the 7. Okay? And then after the lying, betraying of the 7 goes to the 8, which is somebody being stuck in their head and having anxiety, which leads to the 9 of Swords, which I'm teaching you tarot, which leads to this 9 of Swords, which is depression, anxiety, and mental health issues, which leads to the 10 of Swords, which is 10 swords through your body, which is all the pain in the world that you can feel. Okay? Now that we've had that lesson, children, we go Six of Swords is in reverse. It's going back to the Five of Swords. You need to address the conflict or we're never going to resolve the problem. You're going to lead to the Ten of Swords, which is all the pain in the world. You need to do the Six of Swords. That's why it came up in reverse. You need to go back to the Five and address the conflict. Okay? My clairsentience is going crazy. Address the conflict. You need to talk to them. Communication is key. The Ace of Cups is here. The love is here. But the Queen of Cups in reverse is here, which is an inability to deal with emotion productively. It's codependence. You need to deal with it because the Nine of Swords is already here. And the next step is very painful. Okay? The Ten of Swords is extremely painful and it's endings. Okay? Do the Six of Swords. Go back to the conflict and deal with it. Even if it's hard to talk about the elephant in the room, even if it's hard, it's easier than the Ten of Swords, let me tell you. Okay, Sagittarius? Every day is school. Okay, Sagittarius, Capricorn. A new romantic cycle begins. Conclusions are within reach. Okay. You're balancing the unbalanced. There's been something unbalanced in a relationship, and you're finally balancing it out. You're finally either balancing the karma, you're finally either balancing the justices and injustices, but it's finally over, okay? And for some, this could be a divorce that's finally concluding in the justice system, and you've got like a new page going on. I need the cards to see. One more. Three of Wands to the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something that you feel like didn't pay off what you wanted it to. Like you put so much work into something and you waited for it to pay off and it didn't pay off. So you're walking away, okay? And you're ending something and you want to start a new journey. Yes, you want to start a new journey that's going to give you the emotional how do I put this? Give you the emotional validation, be receptively emotional, you know what I mean? That you wanted, okay? You're going to go in search of that. But when you go in search of it, you might not be leaving a relationship too, I'm getting this, that you might be going in search of your self-love, okay? Validating and understanding and being the one to validate yourself, which is a good thing, okay? Because we can't control the world and we can't control who gives us recognition and who gives us validation. I have a big crystal here I was picking up. We can't control who gives us validation. We can only control ourselves because people come and go. You are the only person that's constant in your life. You're the only person that's always with you. So that's good. A new romantic cycle begins. Could this be with somebody else? For some. For some, this is going to be a love romance with yourself, which is amazing. Okay? Capricorn. Aquarius. So confidence is key to your success. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, and boy, are you going to be successful. But you're going to have to fight for it, okay? We've got Nine of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. If you want to be up there, you want to be on that pedestal and single, okay? But you want to be on that pedestal, you want to do it on your own. You want to you're not like relying on somebody else for this, okay? You're doing it on your own, whether you're single or not, but you're doing this singly, okay? But you got to fight for it. You got to put fire and passion into it. I mean, look at that, okay? He's like fighting the dragon. Looks like the scene from Sleeping Beauty when Prince Philip fought the dragon, okay? But to be there, to get there, you got to fight, you know. And for some, I am seeing that. I'm seeing that this, oh no, it's over here. This is the princess that you got to fight for. That's what I'm seeing. If you want it, you got to go for it. You want that energy. I feel like I'm picking up from this Knight of Pentacles. I'm picking up Empress energy. You know, you've got to battle for it. You can't give up. This is going to be a hard fight. Confidence is the key to your success, okay? So you got to battle for it. Okay. Pisces, last but not least. Put my crystal back. A new start is coming, Pisces. Okay, a new start is coming. What's coming? A new start is coming. It was all energetic and fun, and then the cards came out and it wasn't. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Swords, with the Justice in reverse, with the Knight of Swords, okay? There's some shady something going on here, Pisces, okay? And you're like, nope. Okay, Seven of Swords is trying to come talk to you. That's lying, cheating, betraying something. If it was somebody that you cut out because they cheated, lied on you, or if it was you did that and you don't want to go back to that energy, you're just like, it's coming at you. The universe is testing you. What day was that? I think it was like Wednesday or Friday. Go back to the beginning. It was in the collective. The universe is testing you, and you're just like, nope, because it's not just. Justice in reverse. It's not the right thing to do. Okay? And you're going to stand fast in that for most. I hope you will. Okay? If you're watching this, you're probably going to get the message that you will. And you're going to do the right thing. The Knight of Swords here does the right thing. He's holding the sword of truth. He's holding it upright in the air, and he's charging with it, okay? You're going to be truthful and logical. And that Seven of Swords is going to come to you, try and be shady, and you're just like, no. Okay, so a new start is coming. Is this the beginning of you doing the right thing? Or is this just like you're just taking a new direction? You're like, I'm not going back there. I have like a new person, or you know, whatever the energy is. But the universe is going to test you. Okay, so don't fail. Don't fail the test. Okay, all right, everybody. I really hope you have a good week. So sorry that I have been MIA. I had like my own energy issues to deal with, and I had to literally close off my energy and heal for like a week. So I'm back, and I'm gonna do the recordings for the financials. And I will see you guys soon. Subscribe over here. Click to watch other things over there. Bye.